So, well, I'm making this delicious smoothie, gang, full of nutrients and vitamins so I can grow strong and healthy. Let's talk about fuzzing. F-U-Z-Z-I-N-G. Fuzzing means automatic test generation and execution with the goal of finding security vulnerabilities. So fuzzing actually is a way to ensure that whatever program you got, whatever you're doing, whatever vulnerabilities, whatever shortcomings it has, the main purpose of the test is to make sure that those vulnerabilities are exposed and that they are found. So you can actually have some preventative stuff to help thwart whatever issues may come up and things like that. So generally, the fuzzer provides lots of invalid or random inputs into the program. The test, like I said, really tries to cause crashes, errors, memory leaks, and stuff like that. Normally, fuzzing works best on programs that take inputs like websites that might ask for a name, age, email address, or something like that, okay? Lynn is a network security professional. She is getting an alert from her IPS. She checks out the suspected intrusion and finds nothing wrong. What is Ailey experiencing? False true, false positive, true positive, positive negative. So a false positive usually happens when something that is innocent gets deemed as something that is fraudulent, malicious, or unauthorized. So a lot of times what will happen is the credit card companies, right? This is a good example. The credit card companies will have a false positive when it comes to fraud. Let's say you usually only spend $20 on this card every 2 weeks. Then out of nowhere, you decide that you're gonna spend $1,000, right? A lot of times that transaction will get denied, it'll get rejected because it'll be like, okay, this person never spends this amount of money, so maybe their card has got stolen, maybe their identity got stolen, so let's go ahead and deny this transaction and let's trip the fraud alert. So that would be a false positive. You were just trying to buy some whatever $1,000 will buy you these days, and the credit card company said this person is usually super frugal. How the hell are they spending $1,000 out of nowhere? And that would be a false positive, right? Something looking like it was for sure positively fraud, but it was a false positive. It wasn't the actual instance. That wasn't what was happening. Okay. Now let's talk about the difference between false positives and false negatives, okay? So a lot of information security tools often refer to false positives and false negatives. It's not necessarily essential to know the difference between these two, but I think it's a good idea to know the difference, right? So a lot of times false positives, like I said before, is pretty much when something that's cool is deemed not cool. So like something that's safe is incorrectly classified as being malicious. Now, a false negative is a lot more dangerous because that's when a malicious request is incorrectly deemed as safe. So if a security tool incorrectly identifies something as safe when it's actually malicious, that is called a false negative. The term negative refers to the fact that the tool was looking for something malicious and decided what it looked for and what it looked at was not malicious. Declaring something safe that is actually malicious is therefore considered a false negative, and that's no bueno. Again, to keep each other accountable, drop in the comments what certification you're going after and when you plan on having that certification. If you haven't done so yet, go over to itmasterkey.com. The link is in the description, and go ahead and sign up for the Zero to Hero program where you can get 4 of the most in-demand certifications in the industry in 90 days. Or you can go ahead and apply for the Winner Circle. So the Winner Circle is everything the Zero to Hero program, plus we help you with getting a job. How do we help doing that? By making sure your LinkedIn is buffed up, making sure that you actually have a very, very, very good resume that recruiters and employers will actually look at, that'll actually get you an interview, and will actually give you interview tips and help you in your job search. So we'll get you the certs and get you a gig. Other than that, I'll see you in class.